Hi, this is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video of how I made those paper bag journals, and I had 3 of them. I'm going to link the video below so you know which journals I'm talking about. That's the paper bags I used for those journals. Also, reminder, there is a giveaway going. I'm also going to link this video below. Thank you so much, Pam VanEe and BB from BB's Closet Creations, for giving me those shout outs. I don't always see the videos, so I do apologize if I do not thank you in time. I really appreciate all your support. Also going to link those channels below. And so for this project, I hopefully have everything here. Oh, by the way, where do I have that stuff? I started working on those. What did I do with that? I started working on the tassels already, and I don't know what I did with the tassels. Well, oh, here they are. See, I already forgot what I did with them. I started working on the tassels using the fabrics from the last haul video. So I'm still not done, and I'm going to have a video when I'm finished and stuff, but here are the tassels. Then I also used this, remember these cool things, the reindeer? I already made it into this charm, and this actually looks so pretty on this type of journal. You have the reindeer here, and here is the here are the beads that I was showing you. So I made this thing, and then I also made these tassels. They were actually more work than I thought, but I do have them from all, if you watch the whole video. But that's going to, I'll show you the tassels when I'm done. So I used the fabric I was showing from Hobby Lobby, and then I also used the chindi rugs, from the chindi rugs, and then the ribbons I was showing from Hobby Lobby. And then here are the beads. Not all of the beads that I just recently got, but some. But the tassels turned out so colorful and pretty. But I'll show them when I have more finished. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'll try. So for this project, the size of the paper bag that I need, let me bring you the other journal. So here's the journal that was made with the same paper bag, as you can see. This one's already sold. I didn't have time to ship it yet. Hopefully I'll ship it today. But so that's the journal that we're going to make right now. So the paper bag is, let's see, almost 10 inches by 5 and a little over, as you can see. So the paper bag that you need for this project is the one that has this bottom. So the bag that you can pretty much put down and stuff, not the one that doesn't have anything here. You need the one with this bottom. So what I do is I cut this part right here where it bends. See this here? This is where I'm going to cut this. So you can use scissors. I use this thing here. So this is like somewhere around 8.2. Okay? So you get this. You can use it for other projects. I never toss it. And then you see where you have the glue. This is where the bag is glued, right here. Let me see if this is visible. You should see it here. So this, where the glue is, where the where they glue this bag together is where our spine is. And then this is going to be the side here. And for the side, I open this up like that. See, I opened this side and I trim tiny bit just to cut it open. So this is open now, you see that? So the rest, see, this is how much I trimmed, like almost nothing, just to cut these two pieces. So then for this might be the most challenging part. What I do with this is I kind of fold this in half. See, like this. I see where this crease is, and I line it up with the top, and I also line it up at the bottom, so like this. And then see, they're at the same, well, I don't know if it's difficult to do it when I'm trying to show you and record the video, but that's going to be my first flip on the side here. And then I do the same with the other side, because there are two parts here and here. See this spine here? It has these. This is one piece and this is another piece. I already folded this one in half. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. So I'll be holding it, aligning it, see, to this line. Maybe it's easier to do it this way, just like that. And again, trying to be as precise as I can when I'm recording. And then I fold this. So now I have this thing here. See this? Just like that. That's what you want to have. And this is your journal cover here. So now the next thing, I have paper here somewhere. I am going to cut this way, I guess. I'm going to cut a piece that will go to the end here, and what it's going to do, it's going to make this cover more sturdy. So I measure how far I have to go. So I go to the end here, right? To the end right here. And I go a little bit over, like somewhere here. I don't have to go to the end here. Just tiny bit more. So just like that. And then I see how much on the height. So it's just tiny bit here I have to trim off. So now I'm cutting two pieces. Of course I'm trimming this tiny piece that I don't need. And then I see where I measured. It was right here. So this is 4.6, and I cut the same on this side. And the other piece. So I have two identical pieces now, and this part that I didn't need, this I can use later on. So I have two identical pieces of paper. So one will go here, just like that, and the other one will go in here, and so it will go under this flap, and it will go under this piece, and then I'll glue this piece on top of it. So that's going to be the center. This is my center. So let's do this. I'm using this glue. Let me open these blinds a little bit. So I'm gluing to the end. It's kind of difficult to, this glue isn't as forgiving as the 3-in-1 adhesive. So I just want to be more precise, and can't really see well when I'm recording this. See, I didn't do it right again. Okay, finally got it. And then I'm gluing this piece here, so I'm just careful to go on the edge so it's glued, the edge is glued down. And this side is done. Now the other side, same thing. Careful to be accurate. And then same thing, I glue this part down, and I'm getting the glue on the edge, so the edge is glued down. And that's it, that's our cover. So it's going to be like this. And my hands are got some glue. So that's how you open it and close it. So for this part right now, what I'm going to do, I'm using masking tape. As you can see, it has all these things, Christmassy things. But I do not want the whole, I need to check the length. I don't want the whole width, so I'm going to cut this in half because I don't want it that wide. So I'll cut this in half. So it's pretty much for 2 journals. And this is just for now, so it's holding this together. Okay, and now I'm going to stitch all around this. And I have a different sewing machine because my old one wasn't really that old but broke. So I have this one, so I'm just going to do it as fast as I can. So I'm stitching all around the edges on 4 sides. Have space here. And this is why I have to kind of manipulate the machine. Okay, I think we got it. Let me put this down. So what I forgot to tell you is that, of course, you have to hold these two down, right? So they're right here. And this gave us those tuck spots on both sides of the cover. So you see how I stitched all around on 4 sides. So this is my cover, like that. Now I already have the paper prepared, so depending on how many pages you get, depending on how thick the paper you get, I think I have 15 sheets here. So I'm just going to cut it really quick, and so I want to see, this is my paper pad. I have three paper pad sheets, and then the rest is just whatever paper I got, like book pages and coffee dyed and stuff. So I'll try to, I could do this one, would match nicely here. My phone is getting a low battery. Let's see, this, if you open the journal, you'll have this, or you can have this. This is pretty. So let's see, this has to be the height of the paper, somewhere around here. See, like this here. So I'm going to trim it. So this is 8 and tiny bit, a little bit more than 8 inches, like 8 and a little bit. And then I fold it, I hold it here, almost at the edge. I don't know if this video is going to record or not, because it's showing me that my battery is so low. What can I do? Let me see if I can charge my camera. Oh my god, that would be disappointing if it didn't record. Because I brought so much stuff here for this project. It's not going to be long enough. Okay, well, let's see if it records or not. So then I'm holding this down here, close to the edge, and I'm folding it like you fold the journal. And this pretty much tells me how wide the page is. So then I fold it over. And I check again here. So let's see. This is good enough. So this would be 4.7 times 2 for the width. And then I still have little left. I don't need it. I can trim it off. So it's pretty much 9.5 for the length here, for this size paper bag. So this was 8 and this is 9.5. And so I'm going to cut the rest of the paper to match this size. I'm going to put it somewhere on a side. So next page, I said it was 8, 9.5. So I don't want to trim this paper. I want to keep this paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it so I don't lose anything. So that's my next page. Now here I can do this one. So 8 by 9.5. I'm trying to rush so the camera doesn't die on me. something else, some color, or maybe this coffee dyed paper. Can do the book page. That's from the encyclopedia book. So I'm cutting 8, and then I have to make the flips because this is too wide, so I'm just bending the pages pretty much. So this, then what else do I have left? Could do another of these. So 8 and 9.5. And I don't need to go shorter with the paper as I go closer to the middle because I still had enough space left between the paper and the cover. Okay, this one. Nine and a half is here, so I'll do something else here. Okay, then I can do this. I have a paper bag. I'm trimming off the bottom, like this one is the one, for example, without the bottom. So this and this, 8, it's almost at 8, and it's almost 11, so I will make up another flip. Maybe like this. And I do want to have enough battery to do the to stitch it, to sew the signature in. And this is the last one, 8. That's pretty much the same what it is. And I forgot about this piece here. Forgot about this paper, so let's do it 8, and it's here's 9.5. So this will be a flip. And where can I have it? That's just here. Perfect. So that's what it is. Here's my journal, almost ready. Now this piece here, this is, as you can see, the top part from the paper pad. I always keep the ones that are white because I need them for making the measurement for my, how I stitch the, how I make the holes for the, to sew the signature in. So I fold it in half, and then I also fold the top part somewhere where I want it to be. And then you can also, so you can see better, you can grab a pen and mark it. This is my middle, and then this is going to be here, and sometimes it's a little bit off, so this is why I have a top here, so it's going to be where I need it to be. So I'm really trying to rush right now. Hope this all makes sense, by the way. So I'm getting my thread really quick, checking my camera all the time if I'm recording, because you know my last whole video just wasn't finished because of some issues. There was storage issues though. Right now I didn't charge my phone. So let's see. Okay, have my thread ready. I have this thing. So what I do with this is, here's my top. I line it up with the middle right here. This is the hole here, but that's fine. You can still measure like that. And I check, so it's right to both sides. I mean, right in the middle. And then I poke the holes. So it's going to be here. And I poke the holes in the on the inner cover, right? Not on the outer. Next thing, I check my paper if it's aligned the way I want it to be. So first I check if it's top and bottom are on the same level. And then I check if I have shorter pieces. I check. You can also check if you have the pattern going the right way, like this is a little bit too low. And this has to be a little lower. And this is good, this is good. So I don't have clips right now to clip the pages so they don't move, but I don't really need it. But if you need it, you can clip the pages so they don't move. And I use the same thing. In the middle, I try to find the middle. Make the, right now I just pretty much mark it. And then I hold it so the pages don't move, and then I go straight through the spine. So the more pages, the more challenging this is. This is why 15 is enough for me, anyways, because I'm using the paper pad, which is always, you know, thicker than other paper, than, for example, coffee dye paper. So I go just the regular stitch, the 3 pamphlet, and I'm holding this because I didn't clip it, so I'm holding it. Sometimes you need to find the holes. Let's see. I hold it here. Okay. Almost done. It's like at the dentist, almost done, right? So gives you hope that it's almost done. Because I know I'm rushing, checking this phone. So my paper is moved only because I'm rushing and I didn't clip. But this isn't that difficult. It might look difficult, but it's not that difficult. So now I'm pulling the strings, not too hard, but you know, you have to pull the strings, because if you don't, then you're not going to have it all the way nice and tight. And you check if this isn't bulging anywhere. And then my last step, I'm using this bookbinding tape, but right now you can use, for example, ribbon or fabric or something. This is super heavy duty, this thing. And again, I'm only going to use half because I don't want to cover this whole thing. So I'm cutting the length. Just somewhere here. And again, I'm going to do just half. So I'm just cutting it. It's very sticky, so I'm just cutting it, holding this to my table. So see, I have to be very careful with this because it's super sticky. And then here I cut it, so I'm going to glue this, stick it on top. And this is, let's do it this way, and this is super heavy duty. Okay. And I think it gives the journal nice finish too, this side. So that's the journal. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same as this. Now you can decorate, you could decorate it before you stitch the signature in, but that's the same journal now. And here you have a tuck spot here, and you have a flip. You can stamp it. You can make this into a tuck spot here, or you can even glue this, and you would have a pocket here between two pages. Flip, paper bag. Projects. This again, you can glue this and have a pocket here, or you can trim this. All the flips you don't want, you can trim, cut the paper off, use it for other things, use it for tuck spots, belly bands. Here you have reindeer. And that's the tuck spot here. I hope this recorded, I hope it wasn't too chaotic or too quick. I hope it was, I point out all the important things to make the journal using this particular type of bag. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.